Hey everyone, Nick at Dad the Prof here with a special edition coming out, a nice evening video. Today, what I'm going to be talking about a little bit is Vikings, the royal family, and also what that has to do with me, you, and everybody else that's a parent. So first off, just wanted to greet you and thank you for watching this video and coming to the channel. I think about a lot of stuff day in and day out, and I was thinking about Vikings earlier today and a little bit earlier this week. And I was thinking about the British royal family, and I'm not sure if you know this, but the royal family, King Charles III, right, current King of Great Britain, is actually descended from Vikings. And this is the story. So the story starts in the year 911. A Viking by the name of Rollo was harassing what was then known as the Kingdom of West Francia. So much to where the King of West Francia at the time, Charles III, the Simple, he was called, basically did like a, please, no more, don't invade me anymore. I'll give you land. I'll give you the hand of my daughter in marriage. Just please stop attacking. Rollo took this opportunity and he said this, you want me to stop attacking you? Okay. You want to give me a lot of land to stop attacking you? Sure, that's fine. What else can I have? Oh, I can have the hand of your daughter in marriage. King Charles III, so be it. I will take that. What is it you're asking of me? Oh, you want me to convert to Christianity? Okay, I can do that, sure. Oh, you want me to defend the lands that you give me from Viking invasion from other Vikings? Okay, that's fine. As long as the land is mine. Sounds good enough for me. You got a deal. And that was how the deal went down. This happened in the year 911. Now, pretty wild, right? So this is the interesting part. One of his 3 times great grandsons was William the Conqueror. William the Conqueror in 1066, famously or infamously, depending upon your point of view, invaded England and captured the throne of England for himself, and that was the Norman conquest of England. And but today the British royal family is descended from the female line of William the Conqueror. So this really makes me think of legacy. What am I doing right now as a parent that's going to have an impact on my kids, their kids, if they have kids, their children, and so on. So this makes me think about family history and lineage. And I like to think of family history and genealogy as like links in a chain. We as parents represent the present link. There's going to be people that come after us. If we have kids, obviously that's them, their children, and so on. We also have parents of our own, grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on. So we are the present link in our family's chain going back millennia. Your ancestors were successful in life. Do you know why? Because they were able to have children that were able to then have children, and so on and so forth. So you are the present link in that chain that goes back millennia. And who knows how far your family chain is going to go from here. So when I think about me being the present link in my family tree, I think about, what does that mean? What is my role? What am I doing? Am I doing things right? So I appreciate how my parents laid the foundation for who I am, giving me skills, giving me ways to think about things, to troubleshoot, to solve problems, to trust and have faith that things will work in the long run, if not in the short run. But in the short run, things work out as well. So what are some of these things that filtered down to me? Well, and I hope that these things have also translated into how I parent. So some of my parenting strengths, I guess, if I wanted to think of them that way, one of them is faith. I am a faithful man, and I've always felt like wherever I was in life, I'm going to be okay. Like I'm right there for a reason, and I'm going to be okay. Maybe I know exactly what my place is at that point in time. Maybe I don't, but it's okay because I just have to trust and have faith that that's where I am. It's not a mistake that I was a parent. Sometimes I wonder, am I doing this right? Am I being a good parent? And I just have to have faith that, by being myself and relying on the foundation that my parents established with me, that I'm doing the best I can for my kids. And I'm sure my parents felt the same way about them raising me. Loyalty. I'm a loyal person. I stick by people's side. I give them chances. I give them opportunities. I support them. I'm trying real hard to impart these things to my kids. Stick with stuff. Be persistent. Don't give up on things. I don't care if it's a sport and you didn't do well at an at-bat. Try again. You're going to have another opportunity. Try again. Don't quit. It's important what we do after we fail. That's what's important. Failing's going to happen. It's important what we do after we fail. That's key. Okay, we got to keep trying. And be loyal. Stand by people. Support people. Don't abandon them. Don't give up on them. Give them a chance. Let them know that you're on their team. And part of that also means being honest with them. And if there's something that's of concern to a friend or a family member, then you need to gently, with tact, raise that concern. That's part of showing care and concern for people. That's really important. And also, I think one of my other parental strengths is selflessness. And stay tuned for more on this one in a second, because I think it's a double-edged sword. Being selfless is a great thing. To me, that means I'm doing the best I can to parent as best as possible, which means it's not just about me. It's about how I am impacting my wife and my children. So a lot of stuff isn't about me. It's about how I'm supporting my family, how I'm supporting my kids, how I'm encouraging them in life, whether they're doing their homework or whether they're doing sports or whether they're learning to put down the tablet or the phone or the video game and pick up a book or draw or create something. What are some of my points of parental growth? I like to use this because rather than say weaknesses, I'd rather say, what are my points of growth? I think one of them is patience. I'm a very patient person, but at the same time, I've realized that when it comes to my kids, I can sometimes use a little bit more patience than I have to offer. And this is something that I need to work on. And I also understand in the moment that I model patience for my kids, which makes it harder because I need to maintain calm and patience so I can model it for them when I really feel like I'm digging deep to remain patient with them, maybe sometimes, or with some other situation that they're viewing me act in. So I need to work on growing in more patience, specifically when it comes to being a parent and all the stuff that comes with it. The other point of growth for me is selflessness. Yeah, a point of strength is also a point of growth. Sometimes I just don't take care of myself as I should, and I don't mean physically. I just mean it's okay for me to say, you know what, I would like to go do this on my own for myself. That's okay. It takes nothing away from how much I love my family, my wife, my kids, but I need to have little stuff that's just me, just like my wife, just like my kids need to have stuff that's just them. And I'm not too good at doing that, but I have to be able to do that. I think maybe to be a touch less selfless so that I can help myself physically and mentally as well. So that's one thing that I need to work on, I suppose. So 2 things to note this week as I'm wrapping up. One of them is legacy. What's the legacy that I'm passing along to my kids? My parents helped to shape and mold me into who I am, and I'm thankful for that. I feel like they did a great job. I love my parents, and I think they did great work, and I know that it wasn't easy work. Don't take that the wrong way. I was a pretty good kid, I think, overall. But kids are hard work. That's simply put, right? And they provided me with the foundation of who I've become, and I'm thankful for that, and I have gratitude for that. The other thing is shepherding. I'm a shepherd of my children as they gain experience in life. I'm shepherding my children through the journey of life here. My children are dependent upon me and my wife for guidance, support, direction, encouragement, love, obviously. How do I provide that solid foundation for my kids like my parents did for me? Um, Sometimes I question if I am, and other times I feel pretty good about that. So the main thing is day in and day out, keeping faith that I'm doing the best I can, I'm invested in it. Selflessly, I want the best for my family. And just taking sometimes 1 minute at a time. Forget about one day at a time. Sometimes it's just 1 minute at a time. But trust the process, trust yourself. And when you need help, talk to somebody. Seek out someone that you know, seek out a professional if necessary, but go talk to somebody if you need assistance. So, on these things here, legacy, knowing I'm the current link in the chain and my kids are the links that come after me, I'm hoping to provide a strong foundation, and also shepherding. How do I best shepherd my kids through life so that they can be strong, self-sufficient individuals who can go forward in life and hopefully have their own families of their own at some point, and keep the chains going, right? So anyway, those are some thoughts for today. Feel free to comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about all this. And beyond that, blessings on your journey. Take care, folks.